Hi guys, welcome to my channel. In this video, I will be covering what is M2M, that is machine to machine, and difference between IoT and M2M. Guys, I have uploaded complete IoT subject tutorials. I'll provide that link in description. You can watch from there. If you are watching this video for the first time, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Let's get started. Guys, machine to machine mean two or more devices can communicate each other without human involvement. Like they can exchange data, they can do remote monitoring and as well as remote control. So M2M is used in many areas such as smart marketing, home automation, industrial automation and smart grids. Guys, M2M and as well as IoT, both are different. In order to access IoT devices, we need internet. For example, I'm in Hyderabad and my house is in Bangalore. Just by using internet, I will open CCTV camera app and I will see my house which is in Bangalore. As I'm using internet, this is example of IoT. IoT device require internet. But whereas if you consider M2M, M2M device can work locally without internet. For example, just by using Bluetooth remote, I will open door and I can close the door. As I'm not using internet, in order to open and close the door, this is example of M2M. For example, if you consider home electricity meters, based on your power usage, electricity meters will show readings. It does not require internet. For example, if you consider washing machine contains sensors and we can operate washing machine without internet. So all these are examples of M2M. So M2M will work locally, that is within building, without internet. If you consider IoT device will work using internet. So they required IP protocols. But whereas if you consider M2M will work without internet, that is they will work locally. So they does not require any IP protocols. M2M require non-IP protocols like Bluetooth, Zigbee, etc. Based on non-IP protocols, M2M devices will communicate each other. This M2M architecture contains three main parts. They are M2M area network, communication network, and M2M gateway. First I'll explain what is M2M area network. Guys, M2M area network is a local network. That is nothing but all devices are connected to each other within building, that too without using internet. So M2M area network is a local network where all machines or M2M nodes are connected. Thus M2M nodes are nothing but devices. And each node contains sensors, actuators, and as well as hardware components. I already said before, in M2M, all devices are connected to each other without internet. So there is no need of using IP protocols. So M2M will work by using non-IP based protocols such as Bluetooth, Zigbee, Modbus, MBus, and wireless MBus. All these are non-IP based protocols. By using these protocols, all devices can communicate to each other within local area network. And this M2M device cannot directly communicate with internet. And second one is communication network. Guys, communication network is nothing but it is a network which contains internet. So with help of communication network, this M2M device can connect to internet. Either they can connect by using wire or wireless. Like they can use Ethernet, Wi-Fi or mobile network like 2G, 3G, 4G, etc. So M2M nodes cannot directly access internet. If M2M nodes want to access internet, they need to connect to communication network. With help of communication network, M2M nodes can connect to internet. And third one is M2M gateway. This M2M gateway is most important component in this architecture. It acts as bridge between non-IP devices and as well as IP based network. Guys, all M2M devices are non-IP based as they will not use internet. As devices are non-IP based and internet is IP based. So M2M gateway will convert non-IP data into IP data. Only after converting non-IP data into IP data, then data can be transferred to internet. And after internet processing the data is sent back to M2M gateway. So M2M gateway will convert IP signals back to non-IP signals. So device can read the data. So M2M gateway will convert non-IP to IP signals and IP signals to non-IP signals. Guys, I will give one simple example. For example, there is a factory. Factory contains various sensors. This sensor 1, sensor 2 and sensor 3 which will measure temperature. All these sensors will work without internet. So they are non-IP based. And all these devices, by using Bluetooth, this data is transferred to M2M gateway. Then this M2M gateway will convert non-IP signals to IP signals. As non-IP data cannot be transferred by using internet, so M2M gateway will convert non-IP signals into IP signals. Through internet, data is transferred to one big server. This server will process temperature readings, and then if temperature readings are very high, then the server will send alert message back to M2M gateway. So this M2M gateway will receive data, and this data is in the form of IP signals. So M2M gateway will convert this IP signals back to non-IP signals, and M2M gateway will send alert message to all the sensors. So sensors will sound. So M2M gateway converts non-IP signals to IP signals, and again IP signals back to non-IP signals. So by using m2m gateway, m2m device can communicate with internet. Next I will explain applications of m2m. Guys, we use m2m device in smart metering in order to automatically collect readings from electricity, water and gas. And we also use m2m in home automation, that is for smart lights, smart fans, smart ACs, etc. And we also use them in industrial automation. Industrial machines can communicate each other by using Bluetooth. And we also use m2m in smart grids, that is nothing but for electricity distribution and management. And this m2m device can communicate each other by using sensors and various non-IP based protocols. And m2m device can connect to internet by using m2m gateway. Next I will explain difference between IoT and m2m. Guys, both IoT devices and as well as m2m devices, they will work automatically without human involvement. But there are some differences in technology, communication methods, and architecture and applications. I'll explain some of them. First difference is communication protocols. Guys, m2m will use non-IP protocols such as Bluetooth, Zigbee, Modbus, MBus, etc. And this m2m will work locally without internet. And whereas if you consider IoT, IoT will use IP-based protocols such as HTTP, MQTT, COAP, etc. And this IoT device will work globally by using internet. So in IoT and m2m, communication protocols are different. And second difference is machines in m2m versus things in IoT. Guys, machines in m2m is nothing but devices. And things in IoT mean devices. Guys, IoT device will work by using internet. So each and every IoT device contain unique IP address. By using IP address, IoT device can communicate each other by using internet. And by using IoT, different IoT device can communicate each other. For example, mobile and laptop, mobile and light, mobile and CCTV camera, etc. So IoT is heterogeneous and IoT device can communicate each other. They can sense and as well as they can process data. CCTV cameras, smart ACs, all these are examples of IoT. And whereas if you consider m2m, m2m can connect similar type of machines. So m2m is homogeneous. For example, all electricity meters are connected to each other as all are similar type of machines. So m2m is homogeneous. For example, if you consider factory machines, all factory machines are connected to each other as all are similar type of factory machines. So m2m is homogeneous. And third difference is hardware versus software. Yes, for example, if you consider m2m, m2m will focus more on hardware because m2m device need to work without internet. For example, if you consider washing machine need to work without internet. So m2m will focus more on hardware. And whereas if you consider IoT, IoT will focus more on software and cloud. For example, if you consider CCTV camera, you can access CCTV camera by using mobile app. That mobile app is software and the data is stored in cloud. So IoT will focus more on software and cloud. And fourth difference is data collection and analysis. Guys, on-premises mean within system. In m2m, data is stored and processed within system. There is no need of internet and cloud. And whereas if you consider IoT, IoT is cloud based. That is nothing but whenever data is collected, IoT device will send the data to cloud by using internet. And fifth difference is applications. Guys, we use m2m in smart meters, home automation, industrial automation and smart grids. And whereas we'll use IoT in smart cities, smart healthcare, smart homes, smart agriculture, vehicle tracking and wearable devices. These are differences. M2M in machines will communicate each other directly. And whereas in IoT, IoT device will communicate each other by using internet. M2M will use non-IP protocols like Zigbee, Bluetooth, etc. And whereas IoT will use IP protocols like HTTP, MQTT, etc. M2M contains similar type of devices. So M2M is homogeneous and IoT contains different types of devices. So IoT is heterogeneous. As M2M is non-IP based, M2M device cannot contain IP addresses. And whereas IoT is IP based. So IoT device contain IP address, M2M focus on hardware and IoT focus on software and cloud. In M2M, data is stored locally. That is nothing but data is stored within system. And whereas in IoT, data is stored in cloud. In M2M, data analysis is limited. And whereas in IoT, data analysis is advanced. M2M works mostly in local area network. And whereas IoT works in global area network. We use M2M in smart meters, industrial machines, and home automation. And whereas we use IoT in smart cities, smart health, agriculture, wearable, and smart homes. M2M is less scalable because only limited devices can connect to each other. And whereas IoT is high scalable because we can connect to thousands and millions of IoT devices by using internet. Whereas in M2M, complete control is on devices. And whereas in IoT, complete control is on cloud.